welcome back. You know, you guys, in doing this video, I wasn't sure what I wanted to call this video. I didn't know if I wanted to call it agent burnout or agent life balance. I wrote some notes as I was kind of thinking through this a little bit about agent burnout. You know why? Well, because realtors burn out all the time. I've watched it in some really bad ways. I've watched it very gradual, and then I've watched it not so gradual. And then I thought, well, you know what, maybe it's a little bit more about this whole balance thing. And I'm kind of sick of that idea about talking about this balance in life, right? Now, I know maybe that sounds a little harsh, but here's what I want to talk about today. But first, I should introduce myself if you don't know who I am. My name is Mark Hulsey. I am a transactional broker, so I'm in the business, and I've gone through the whole burnout cycle. I've gone through the whole agent balance life thing. I know a lot about this for a very, very long time, so I'm certainly qualified to talk about it. We deal with this all the time. So let's spend a minute about this. But you guys, actually, you know, as some of you might know, I'm a teacher and a trainer, and I do a lot of like top producer teaching. So, you know, helping people to raise up to the very top in this business and become super successful. But when they're becoming super successful, not at the cost of. That's the key thing, okay? There's no reason to become a top producer if you're losing your family, if you're drinking every day. I mean, so when we talk about top producer, and I'm not going to get into that, that's a whole separate series that I teach about, and I've got more coming out on that. But we talk a lot about this balance thing, because how do you become a top producer, but yet also not burn out and find some balance? Now, first things first, I almost want to take this idea of balance and just like throw it in the garbage can. You know why? Maybe it's not, to say it's overrated, that's probably not the right word. It's not fair. It's not fair to talk about this balance sometimes. Now, hear me out, okay? Just hear me out for a second. Yes, we gotta strive for it, but can we always achieve it? I don't know. I don't know that we can. You heard me just talk about top producer training, and the reason why is because there's gotta be some give and take. There are going to be some times in this business, in any business, I don't care what it is, if you're striving for success, I don't care if you're an artist. It doesn't make any difference who you are and what you're trying to do. There might be some times where you're putting in day after day or week after week or month after month in order to achieve your goal, and that's not balance. But the balance might be for that individual to say, I just busted tail for 3 months, but I'm taking 2 months off, and that might be their balance. Somebody else might say, yeah, you know, I work 5 days a week, I work a traditional work week, but then I take my weekends off. It varies for everybody. Residential real estate is known, and some residential agents love to talk about this. I am always available, 24/7, I'm always ready to go. Well, it's a commission-based business, and so they feel as though they must always be ready to go. The reality is, do they really want to hear their phone ringing at 9 o'clock at night or 6 a.m. the next morning? Or they get to go run over to somebody's place at 5 o'clock on a Saturday? Now, maybe there's some agents that do, so I can't speak for everybody. But I have a lot of friends in this business over all these many years, and I can tell you that it's hard. And it's hard whether you have a family, whether you're single, whether you're older, whether you're young, to say that you're supposed to be going this 24/7. Doesn't work. In fact, when I became a transactional broker and I wrote out my business plan, I knew I wanted to do commercial. I mean, I came from an investment background, so I knew that, but also the reason I knew it is I said, I don't want to work the way a residential agent works. But what do they do to overcome it? Well, they build a team. They hire an admin. They design their business so they don't burn out. Maybe their message says something like, please leave a message. I check all my messages up until 6 p.m. each day. Otherwise, I'll be back to you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Or, thank you for leaving a message, and I'll be back to you on Monday morning to get back to you right away. If it's urgent, you can text me. People have to start designing this life so that they don't burn out, so they can find some level of balance. They need to hire other people and have the backup plans. If you don't do this, you're not going to stay in business. We need to be able to ride the wave And of course, in residential real estate, there is kind of that wave of, oh, spring market is busy and all of that. In commercial real estate, it's not that way. We can be busy pretty much all year round. There are some times, like in August, that's a little bit more of a summer holiday where many people will take a break, or maybe a little bit during the holidays season itself. But quite honestly, we're doing a lot of year-end closings at that point in commercial investment real estate. So we can be very, very busy coming through the second half of December going into a new year. The main point that I want to make to you guys, whether you're new or you've been at this for a while, don't be afraid to make boundaries, to say, this is the way I conduct my business, to get the other people into your business to back you up and support you, to have the other agents to be able to cover for you like you'll cover for them. But design your business to achieve some modicum of balance and to avoid burnout. The reason why is because this is a wonderful business. It's an awesome business. It can also chew you up and spit you out in no time. It's always interesting, you guys, when I hear about these agents and maybe they've been in the business for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and they're like, yeah, I'm doing 90 transactions a year and I don't work with anybody except myself, or maybe I have a part-time admin. The first thing that goes through my mind is, well, sure, congratulations that you're killing it out there, but you might be killing yourself too at the same time, because it will catch up to you, because those of us who have been in the business, we've seen it time and again. So a word of caution, plan your business, think through your business. This is super, super important. I'm a business planner, marketing planner, but it also comes down to making sure that you're planning your time so you can be with your family, you can be with your friends, and you can have a good life. And the more you do that, you get that right, the better you're gonna be at your business, by the way. So you're gonna be happier and you'll do a better job. Maybe there was something in here. I hope so. I do appreciate you being with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you subscribing to Results in Real Estate. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay too. Watch a few videos. Hopefully there's something in there that will be helpful to you. Appreciate you being with me today. Thank you. Guys, I love real estate. I think you do too. I think you're gonna really like our channel, Results in Real Estate. We got a ton of content. I hope you're gonna check it out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Results in Real Estate.